So as you see, Boz is back with his sophomore album, Too High to Riot, and it's definitely a good body of work. You know, basically the title has a lot to do with the music in a sense because basically him going to look for a certain drug and him ended up getting another drug created the music that you hear in this album, which is dope in a way, because it's like me and Crunk Girl, shout out to her. We was kind of going like in a friendly way of talking about hip hop, going back and forth between Dreamville, who's dope, you know what I mean, Boz, Omen, J. Cole, and she kind of like Boz, and we both agree Omen definitely gotta try to fix his flow and shit. But Boz definitely delivered on this, and I just came across it. Know it was supposed to drop last Friday, and just checked it out, and definitely this honestly is an album you can play all the way through. Uh, he hints or talks about a lot of things from his hateful politicians, uh, leaders drunk off greed and power, the world of drugs, methadone, being inspirational, leaving drugs alone and strive for more, focusing more on his career. Just a lot of things that I feel like are very inspirational. Great lives. I mean, great topics as far as black lives that are lost, judgment, police brutality, his personal life. The ups, the downs, and I definitely appreciate that. I will take away a couple of things because two tracks was on the Revenge of the Dreamers album, Housewives and Night Job featuring J. Cole, and those are great tracks. I also reviewed that. Go back and check it out. But overall, the production was on point. It was a couple tracks that I was just like, they cool, but it didn't really set with me that good. Miles and Miles, track 5 is it's okay. It's basically an interlude, a break between songs, and I feel like it's only 12 records, so this should have actually been track 6, and I think that would have been pretty dope. The track Clouds Never Get Old, it's a great writing song, very smooth, but overall I just really couldn't get with it. Ricochet featuring the Hicks is also a track that was cool, but I just couldn't get with it. Shout out to them, the female has a very lovely voice, but overall I enjoyed this album. Too High to Riot, that's where he talks about the hateful politicians and people that's drunk off power and greed and going into methadone, the world of drugs. He actually went to try to get Molly, which is MDMA, but ended up getting methadone. And I was like, wow, Dopamine featuring Cause. He's also an artist on Dreamville. I forgot to mention that. Very inspirational. Just want people to strive for more. Housewives, of course, we know about that. Miles and Miles, you know how I feel about that. Live for, basically leaving fake people alone. Moving forward in life, very inspirational. Clouds Never Get Old. I spoke on that. Matches. I definitely love a solo at the end of that record featuring Hicks. Great topics. Talked about Black Lives Lost. Definitely enjoyed the first verse as well. Night Job, we know about that. Ricochet, I said how I stated on that, how I feel about it. Still overall okay song, but definitely got to grow on me more. Penthouse, I definitely felt the first verse he was talking about a chick. The second verse was like his friends, personal things, ups and downs in his life. And I definitely love the sample and the production in that. And Black Owned Business is definitely about police brutality, judgment, and everything that goes on with being black in America these days. But overall, good album. 8.5 out of 10. I enjoyed 9 out of 12 records. Production 8.5 out of 10 as well. Definitely a solid project. Definitely worth the money. If you haven't heard it, you should definitely go check it out. Shout out to J. Cole for actually signing great artists. I think he got some incredible artists on his label, and hope that we can get more projects from artists on his label, and hopefully that Kendrick and J. Cole album will drop, because I kind of do want to hear it. Other than that, I'ma holla at y'all. One.